I have a strange profession. I'm a specification writer, which is the written part of architecture. You know, they have books of drawings, but there's also a book of written words that tell what goes into the stuff, the kind of materials and the properties of the materials. I started out in art school, and then I went to architecture school, and I thought it was the most wonderful thing in the world. It was going to be technical plus design. It was okay. I became a specification writer because I worked in an office where a lot of people didn't speak English, but I did. So I ended up doing the written part of the architecture. I work at HLW International, which is an over 125-year-old firm. It's a AE firm, which means that we have engineers and architects. I was always involved in sustainability, so now I'm the managing director of the specifications department and the sustainability department in my office. We're starting to do a lot of high-rise residential, but basically for the last, I'd say 15 years, we've basically been doing high-end commercial interiors. It's very client-driven. I mean, we have a bottom line of what we try to do that's sustainable, but above and beyond that is very client-driven. They teach the sustainable materials. I started out teaching at FIT ecology and built environment because Grajna Pilotowicz is a friend of mine, and she said to me, would you like to teach a class? And I feel like I owe her a great deal in my life for introducing me to teaching and giving me a lot of background of how to teach. So that's how I got to be in FIT. We start out with basics. Like, I try to make the connection between the environment and the materials. And I teach kind of a secular humanist approach to materials, so that we talk about how human beings are affected by all this. And it's very the life cycle of the building material based. So it goes from extraction to manufacturing to distribution to use to disposal, and hopefully in a loop. And that's the basis, the framework in which I teach the class. I did a little talk at Living Building Challenge unconference in Seattle, and I ended my little thing with, I have students that worry about flame retardants. I'm mentoring a student who's doing PVC-related base materials in early childhood environment. Next term, I'm going to be mentoring one of my students now, and she's doing the problems for getting to non-toxicity, to having non-toxic materials. So I ended that talk on that note, which was a very hopeful note.